sure.
Oh. Quit squinting now. Come on.
Oh. So we have my baby here today. Hi, baby girl. Hi, I love you too.
Oh, crap.
What'd you do now?
Wires wrapped around my foot.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what kind of
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Welcome to episode 44 of the Tay and Tristan hour. I'm having a difficulty. I don't know I don't know what's happening. It's all twisted all around me.
I know. You know what? I'm just gonna have to get rid of that poster down there. We had to. That
was your idea.
The whole feng shui of this is off. I just can't do it anymore. The whole room is gonna have to change.
The whole room.
Yeah, the whole setup's got to change.
Well, it's all your stuff, so.
I know. It's too cluttered. I can't. It's too much.
I don't think it's that bad.
Well, I mean, I told you I'm gonna put like different. I'm gonna have chairs in here and get rid of this futon and then so we can get rid of this desk or leave the futon in here and get rid of this desk and have chairs over there. It's got to have like more space. It'll change like the whole look of the room.
Mm-hmm.
It will.
The table over there in the corner.
And I got to get rid of this table or move this table because it's just not very sturdy.
I'm talking about turn that one catty corner in the corner in the chairs. You know.
But we're trying to make it work.
That is working, ain't it?
No.
Because in other words, your desk is kind of in the way.
I know. That's why I want to get rid of it and just put some chairs there. But I gotta have money.
Well, this was going in the trash.
Yes. Once we get chairs.
Oh, I'm saying it was before we used it. It was going in the trash.
Yeah, it was
sitting in the garage.
We recycled it.
Yeah,
basically, because Tristan, we needed somewhere to put our recorder. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now that we got that out of the way,
you know that most recycling doesn't even get recycled.
Like so what happens to it?
Like 80% of it just goes to landfills. Have you seen like those videos of those huge landfills?
Yeah,
but just full of trash. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's been like that for decades.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, that's nothing new.
Remember? I don't know if you even remember, like around the election time. You know the comedian Tony Hinchcliffe. He did a set at Trump's whatever. I don't know what it was. But he said that Puerto Rico was a floating pile of trash.
Yes.
You know, but the thing about that is that it's actually full of trash. It's basically a landfill, is what he was saying.
Yeah.
He wasn't saying that.
She was licking or scratching her paws or something.
She's fine. She's like, just let me live.
Oh, yeah.
She's fine. Well, I mean, yeah, and whether people took that out of context about what he was saying, whatever. I'm not going to go down that path. But yeah, I mean, meaning they have a lot of landfills.
They have a real trash problem.
Yeah. Well, just say waste problem.
It's trash.
Waste,
whatever. It's the same thing.
Okay. Well, say waste.
Well, it doesn't matter what you say. It's the same thing.
I know.
Just say garbage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just garbage.
How is that that's not any better than trash?
Sometimes some words can mean the same thing, but the specific word can have it's just harsher when you say it.
Yeah. I guess.
So words matter.
I guess so. Yeah. Well, but certain words matter more than others.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's true.
But yeah, there's always been, people recycle and they feel like they're doing their part,
Yeah,
for the environment.
It's not really doing much.
Whether stuff gets recycled or not, I don't know. I don't know what happens to it if I throw something in a recycle bin, but I don't know. I just throw stuff in the garbage can.
Are you for or against paper straws? What's your stance on the whole paper plastic straw thing? Me and Grandma were talking about this the other day because I guess Popeyes has paper straws now, and she was like, "I don't want that dang cardboard straw. Give me a plastic straw." But
Is that how you feel, Mom?
Yeah, and then you suck your stuff up in the straw and you get some of the stuff in your mouth. The cardboard or the paper or whatever.
Could choke on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hazard.
I'm with Mom on that. I'm with Mom. I don't want, I would rather have a plastic straw.
Yeah.
We've always had plastic straws. I mean, maybe that's something you guys in this newer generation like.
What do you mean?
Is cardboard
this newer
straws?
Generation? No, it's not that. It's that there was one
younger people's what I mean.
No, but it has nothing to do with that. There was one video, I'm sure, of some turtle or something getting choked by a plastic straw, and then people were like, "Oh, we got to get rid of plastic straws. It's hurting animals." So we have to use paper straw. That's part. That's like I think that's like one of the.
I'm not
main
laughing
reasons.
about the animals. I'm laughing about the irony of this because kids get shot in schools and people get murdered every day.
Goodness.
But a turtle, no, don't say, "Oh my gosh!" But people get murdered all the time, and I'm amazed about how human beings can have so much empathy about a turtle getting choked on a plastic straw or plastic in the ocean, and people can have less empathy and sympathy for other human beings. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of always started as you're kind of explaining it. I feel sorry for the animals that, just like whenever we were at the beach that one day and my bottle of Powerade fell into the water, and I was like, "I will leave it." You were like, "No, the dolphins." I mean, you were just like, "Oh my gosh." So I was like, we picked it up, of course. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, people's level of empathy for animals is so much more stronger than it is for another human being.
That's true. It is. That's true.
Right. Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
It just is.
I think it's because humans have always what's the term? Enforced our will upon animals, I guess, and there's nothing they can really do about it. So I think people just feel like it's just senseless harm. Although obviously kids getting shot at schools is senseless harm, but that's not really like a comparison.
But they don't want gun control. Like, no,
the same people that want paper straws are the same people that want to take the guns away. They're the same people. Those are the same people.
Yeah.
No, I just think they just want to go cheap.
I think, yes,
I think they just want to be cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't.
I don't know if that's cheaper or not.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's probably recycled.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's recycled for the environment. But I mean, if people cared about the environment, they would have been doing this stuff years and years and years ago. Like, we wouldn't have. Yeah, I mean, it's just. To me, it's gimmicky. It's a gimmick. It's not. It has. I sometimes I feel like that seems like just a whole government lobbyist thing. It doesn't. I don't know how it's going to benefit. I always ask people, how's it benefit my life?
Mm-hmm.
In the life of my family, because I don't see how it does. Nobody in my family is going to use that.
What, paper straws?
Yeah. You just said, Mom's like, I'm not using that. I could suck on that and there's a piece of cardboard go down my throat.
Well, it could.
Aspirate.
The straws get,
crazy.
Straws get soft sucking the soda and stuff up in there,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's going to get... Or whatever material they use to kind of keep it from doing that. You don't know what chemicals on it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not healthy. You might as well just keep using plastic straws.
I think a better alternative is metal straws.
I have a stainless steel straw.
Yeah, there's been a lot. Yeah, like there's been a lot more people using straws like that.
Yeah, I like
not restaurants. Probably not restaurants.
Well, no, it would be too expensive.
Yeah,
and nobody could ever go out to eat because they would have to jack up the price.
Yeah, it'd be like $10 for a small drink.
Yeah, so you couldn't because it would be too expensive. But I do like the cup that I bought from one of the stores at the mall. Yeah, I like my stainless steel straw in my cup. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. And it doesn't have a metally taste or anything like that. Yeah. So I mean, I like that, but no, I'm not. I'm with Mom. I'm not going to use a cardboard straw.
They want to save the environment.
Well, there are too many around here. They're the only ones that really give you paper straws. Any other fast food place, they have plastic.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed any places with paper straws.
No, I haven't either.
No.
I haven't either, but I haven't been eating out a whole lot lately either.
Yeah.
No, so I don't know. Y'all know more than I do.
Well, again, people just want to save the animals.
Well, it's nothing wrong with that. But another thing is too, animals are survivals. They were surviving long before humans could. Believe me, they're more capable than we are. Trust me.
Yeah.
I mean, they are. So
I do always feel really bad when I see roadkill.
I do too.
In the road, I'm always seeing dead squirrels or whatever else.
Yeah, or a dog. I do feel bad because we have our baby dog here.
You've seen a dead dog in the road?
I have seen dogs that get run out and they'll get hit or something.
I've never seen that.
I have seen a dead dog in the road, and I've seen a dead cat. Mm-hmm. So I do feel bad for dogs and cats. Yeah, I don't know about cats. Okay, but dogs are real. Cats. I'm not a cat person, but dogs. Yeah, it just breaks my soul because we have a baby girl here that I love so much. Yeah. She's my daughter, and
it's really
I love her.
What's really messed up is when that animal's been sitting in the road for who knows how long. It's just torn apart from people running over. I accidentally ran over. It was dead already, but I couldn't move the van fast enough, and I ran over it a little bit. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I do too. I feel bad. I remember when I hit a squirrel once. I felt so bad. I really did. I was like, oh. You could feel it up underneath the car. It was years ago, but I still remember that. It's almost traumatic.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, I just killed a squirrel.
I apologize when I kill insects. I do.
I don't know about that one.
I'm not saying, obviously, I don't mind killing an insect, obviously, but I always say.
No, that's not it.
What do you mean?
That's not it. You are scared of insects.
I am not scared of insects. Are you crazy? I'm not scared of insects.
I have had to kill bugs for you.
That is not true. Okay, you're just lying now.
No, I'm not.
Maybe when I was a little child, maybe. Yeah, I was a child.
I have had to kill insects for Tristan.
That is a lie. Maybe when I was a little kid.
You were getting ready to say when I was an adult.
No, not as an adult. Ever.
Yeah.
That is not true. You're just making this. She's just potting. That is not true at all.
Hey, baby.
I'm not.
True. We've had to kill for Tristan.
No, when I was a kid, maybe spiders and stuff. When I was a kid,
I'll kill spiders.
Oh my gosh, Tristan still does not like spiders.
Well, no, I don't like spiders.
I don't like spiders either, but I'll kill them. I'll kill them because I'm like, oh, get out of here.
But I'm just saying, a part of me kind of feels like, it's just an insect. To us, it's such an insignificant thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is some sort of life force that you're just exterminating out of existence.
The only thing I don't care about, I'll smash them in a minute, is the damn roach. I will. Because I want to get them things are nasty.
Yeah,
they'll be here even after a nuclear war. You can't kill a roach. They'll survive anything. It's crazy.
Get rid of them. You do. You smash them and they come right back.
Yeah, you can't get rid of them damn things for nothing. Yeah, it's crazy. Once they're here, they're here. It's nuts. They will survive a nuclear blast, them damn things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't get rid of them. But it's okay, Tristan. You can.
I'm not afraid of insects. It's
okay. You can, hey, I'm afraid of frogs. It's okay.
Yeah, see, that's ridiculous, though.
But it's okay.
See, she agrees, too. That is ridiculous.
It's okay for you to be afraid of something. I'm here for you.
Oh, my God. you're ridiculous. She's just trying to embarrass me.
No, that's not. It's true. It's a mother knows best. I know my kids.
She scared them little lizards out there.
Well, so are you.
Yeah, who are you to say?
Because we've had a couple of lizards get in the house. And everybody, me too. I'm like, oh, where is it?
Yeah. Now that's all we can all agree on. We are all afraid of the lizards out here.
Well, one of them, that one time when he was come on the door in the bathroom, they got it's a little space. And then I was sitting there looking at it, and it finally moved out. I thought it was going to come in further, but it's right there at the door. So it left. And I guess finally, I heard, you was trying to get the lizard.
Uh-huh.
I guess it went back in your room. And come on. I said, Tristan, what are you doing with my grabber? I'm trying to get the roach, and the roach is crawling up under your pillow.
Yeah. Yeah. I was laying down, or no, I was looking for something. I was looking for my remote or something. And I picked up my pillow and put it back down like within a second.
You mean the lizard?
The lizard, yeah.
No, I was looking for my remote.
You were trying to get the lizard?
No, I didn't know about the lizard yet. I was looking for my TV remote. And I lifted up my pillow and put it back down because I knew it wasn't there. I only had to look for a second. But then I was like, wait, there was something weird under there. I was like, oh. What was that? So I lifted up the pillow again, and it's this white lizard. It had like blended into my bed, and it was white.
It was light color.
Yeah. And I was like, ah! That's scary.
Is that when you were trying to use my bowls and dishes to try
Yeah, she come in there that night and come in there and got my grabber.
Uh-huh.
I said, boy, he coming. I said, what you doing with my grabber? There's a lizard in there. It was under my pillow. You back in there trying to get him on the other side of the bed.
Oh, my. Yeah. I think that was the night I went in there. Tristan had, I think he had his bed up against.
Yeah, that was it.
Tristan had his mattress flipped.
Yeah.
He was in getting kitchen utensils, trying to get a bowl and something else. I was like,
I think I used a shirt or something to get.
Did you use a pillowcase or a shirt or something to get it out of the house?
I think I used a shirt. I don't remember.
We didn't kill it. I think we just threw it out in the front yard or something.
Yeah.
But they do their little lizards. They're not huge, but they get in this house every so often.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you leave the door open
and they're so fast, you cannot catch
they're hard to catch.
They're hard to catch. And I think there was one in the living room. It could still be in there. It's probably been in there for a good 6 months. I don't know. I can't catch the damn thing. But I was just like, shit, if it's in here, it's in here. Or it ran back outside. One of the two. I don't know. Yeah, but it was in the living room. And they'll blend in. We have brown, like a light brown carpet.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them will blend into it. And you won't notice it until something moves out of the corner of your eye. You're like, what was that?
Uh-huh.
And then you see it, and then they'll sit there and they'll kind of stare at you because that. And it's like, oh my gosh. And then they'll try to catch it. And then I'll tell Johnny, I'm like, Johnny, you need to get that lizard out of here, because Johnny has been kind of good with getting them out, because he'll just grab it with his hand and just toss it out.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny likes to do this thing where he'll pretend he has it and he got it out, but he don't be getting it. And I'm like, babe, did you get it? Yeah, baby, I got it. And I'll see it later on that day, and I'm like, you just straight up lied to me, right to my face. They'd be like, yeah, I got it. It's ridiculous. But it's Florida living. Yeah. I would rather deal with small lizards than having to worry about little baby alligators trying to get in the house.
Speaking of that, let me show you a picture real quick.
So I'm cool with that. Look, right, Mom? I would rather deal with little lizards than little alligators trying to get in here.
So my girlfriend sent me a couple pictures earlier.
Yeah.
She has a pond behind her house.
Yeah.
This is in her backyard.
Oh my Lord.
Right behind her house.
Ew.
How did it get there?
There's a pond there.
There's a pond there.
So I
You
guess
got one back there.
I know we have a pond back there.
So I guess that's like the baby one, and then there's the
and there's a mama one out there.
Yeah, the mother is around there somewhere.
Oh, Drika, Grandma. Oh, Drika, Grandma hit you. Oh, she's. Oh.
Hold on then.
Oh, come here, baby. Come here. Come on.
But alligators,
Come here.
leave the dog alone.
Well, she wants up on my lap. Grandma hit her. I know.
Just got the phone.
I know Grandma did. I know. I'm sorry. Well, she's sitting there. She's telling on her.
I guess that's it.
Hi, baby. I know. Oh, yeah. You kiss mommy. I love you too. Yeah. It's all right. You can lay here.
Oh, well.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't even know what I was saying.
I'm sorry.
About
She
the
distracts
alligator.
me.
That was in her backyard. Well, there could be some back there. You know.
I haven't seen any back there in our pond.
Yeah, I've never seen one at all since we've lived here. And we had a pond at the apartment too in the back. I didn't, and there was even a sign that said "Watch for alligators." I think there was.
Well, they have to put that back there because there's a pond and water back there, and they can't get back there. So I mean, you never know.
I think it's just not as big of maybe a thing in northern Florida.
Is maybe southern Florida.
Yeah, and once you go to South Florida, there's a lot more.
There's some out here though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's not. Obviously, there is because your girlfriend saw one.
Yeah, and the ones in South Florida are bigger. I think
huge.
Yeah.
But I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to see one out here. I'm good. We've been out here for 3 years at this place, so yeah, I don't need to.
Yeah, I don't
need to see one. I'm good.
I don't need to.
I don't need to see one out here. I'm good.
Not at all.
No. I won't sit out there again.
Yeah.
If I seen an alligator out in that pond out there in the backyard, I won't sit out there.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
I mean, that would ruin it for me because I like to sit out in our backyard.
No, I'm calling Billy the Exterminator.
I'll be like,
Billy the Exterminator.
You just make it
No,
up.
remember that was a reality show, Billy the Exterminator.
Oh my gosh.
A long time ago. I used to watch that all the time.
Calling HOA, be like, there's alligators out here. You better put up a sign.
Yeah.
And I think if they had seen anything, HOA, they would have to put a sign out there.
Yeah.
They would have to put one out there because there's kids out here. So, yeah.
I don't even know, how do they even get into a pond?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Well,
how do they
people
get there?
do buy pets. People do buy alligators for pets.
Yeah, but
they can let them out and go.
I don't think that's, but I don't necessarily think that happens a lot up here. I know that happens a lot in the Everglades.
Yeah.
The Everglades is filled with pythons.
Yeah.
And the Everglades, that's not their natural habitat.
No.
But it's from people buying pythons or boa constrictors, whatever, and releasing them into the Everglades. Now there's like 500,000 pythons in the Everglades.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane. It's like a real problem.
Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to go out there and they have people that go out there and hunt.
Yeah. Hunt pythons.
And try to contain it out there. And then Tristan wanted to take a trip to the Everglades.
Well, that'd be fun. I mean, a lot of tourists go on the Everglades.
Well, it depends on what part,
Yeah.
Where.
I'm sure there's a tourist part, and then,
Yeah.
you just watch out for the tour guide or whatever, the guy that's driving the boat knows where to go.
They take you only so far, or,
Well, I'm sure you could go anywhere in the Everglades, but
no.
But I don't think you would. I don't think people get attacked like on their boats by python. You've seen the movie Anaconda too many times. Like I don't think that's happening.
I think I'd kind of like that.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Tour boat.
What? I can get you. I can't.
None of that stuff.
I can't get you to go to a museum, but you'll go to the Everglades?
No.
Wow. Okay. I can't get her to go to the museum, but I'll go. You'll get in a boat and go see alligators and possibly some snakes that you don't even like snakes.
No, I don't. Don't even talk about them.
You need to check your priorities.
You may not. They don't take you where if they have on that stuff.
You just said that because he said that.
I don't know. It just depends on what part, because every part ain't. The
I think
same,
pretty much every part has gators in it, though. Probably.
Yeah,
but
I'm
there's
sure.
probably areas
But
where it's more like. Have
yeah,
you seen
that's
those
what I'm
videos?
saying.
People go out there at night and shine a light, and it's
all
just
the
eyes.
Yeah,
Eyes looking at you.
that's creepy.
Yeah,
That is not a place I need to be. I'm good.
No.
I like to go in Africa where they have the animals. You can go. They take you on tours and you can see the animals.
The safari.
Well, yeah, safari.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't go there. Now the animals be attacking the safari trucks. No, thank you.
I don't think that happens that often.
I don't care. It would be my luck that it would happen when I was on one of them trucks.
Yeah. I don't think so either. I don't think.
I don't care.
That'd be really cool to see.
It would be
lions.
nice, but I would
to see
be
lions
scared.
in
the wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
yeah. See them in their natural habitat.
Yeah,
Yeah, where they're supposed to be.
yeah, not in a
Cage.
cage drugged out of their mind.
Yeah, where they're just like, huh? Yeah, I mean, every time I go to this, like I told you, we went to Jacksonville Zoo. It was like
The zoo out here is not that good.
They were like, just laying there. I was like, this is not okay.
Yeah, they're probably
Just-
doped up.
They were doped up.
Yeah,
They were. And even the railings that they had, like the barriers, I looked at Johnny, I was like, I don't know. I think if they wanted to, they could jump over this.
how tall was it?
It wasn't that freaking tall. I mean, it was tall, but I mean, if they're powerful. I mean, they could, that's why they had them all doped up.
Mhm.
You know, they have them tranquilized. I didn't say doped up,
Mhm.
but tranquilized. But yeah, that they could if they wanted
They
to.
don't tranquilize them lions.
Mom, yes,
I think at a lot of I don't think
They
they do
have
that
to-
at every place. I think at some places
they have to give them something because they
Nuh-uh.
I mean, I don't know
they
for
have
sure.
to do something because they got to get in there and feed them.
Yeah, I don't know for sure
Yeah.
if they do that, but I wouldn't be surprised at all because a lot
Yeah.
of wildlife places do that.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know. I guess.
I'm just saying, watch a lot of these documentaries and just watch a National Geographic program.
Did you ever watch Chimp Crazy?
I've heard of it, but I didn't
on
watch
HBO.
it.
It's
No.
about the lady that kept it wasn't gorillas. I think it was just
you told me about
chimpanzees.
that. Yeah, you told
And
me
it was
about
actually in Missouri
that. Yeah.
where this lady has all these chimpanzees or whatever. But the main lady that was part of the documentary, like, she faked the death of like her favorite chimp.
Yeah.
And they were looking for him, like, where is he? And I guess she faked its death, and they even like created fake ashes to show like the animal law enforcement or whatever to prove that the chimp was dead. It was crazy
Why did she fake it?
because they were going to take it away there because it was with
okay.
PETA, and they're saying that the chimp needs to be in like an actual
Probably,
sanctuary.
like animal
it was
cruelty.
just in her basement, and like
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
it wasn't like a regular basement, but it was like I don't know how to explain it. It was like behind glass or
I
whatever
can see why.
in some kind of enclosure, but they were going to take him away from her, so she faked its death
Oh wow.
and smuggled him to some other animal place where she could still visit him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
People do
crazy.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, of course they do. Of
Yeah.
course they do.
That's why if you want to have animals like that, you got to move to Dubai or something.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess you can, yeah.
Because have you seen those videos of like the rich, like the oil people that have trillions of dollars? They're walking around with lions in their house
Yes, yeah.
and tigers and stuff. It's insane.
That will eventually freaking turn on them.
Well, they
crazy.
don't. I'm sure they're not keeping them for their entire lifespan.
On they keep 'em when they're smaller.
Yeah, or when they're adolescent.
Yeah.
Still,
No, thank you. I just don't need anything like that. I just don't.
Yeah, I agree.
Just doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, people want to. People like animals. And
people
like animals that can kill them.
They do. I just don't understand people.
Yeah.
I really don't. I just don't. Oh, I was gonna. Speaking of that, not animals and people, but just a little side note. We were in the store earlier today, and you remember last week on the podcast we were talking about how there's certain people that people just seem to be just
mean
in a bad mood. They just seem to be kind of most of the time. So me and Johnny are in Publix, which is a grocery store out here in Florida. So we're in Publix today, and we're in of course I'm in the egg aisle.
Yeah.
Deciding what type of eggs I can get that I can afford. Which it doesn't matter because they're all expensive right now. So I'm over there. Me and John are kind of talking. Well, our cart was over kind of, we just walked over, but our cart was kind of, we were looking at deciding if we needed. Johnny was like, well, do I want chocolate milk or what? Milk's over here. Eggs are on this side. So I'm over here. Johnny's over here. Well, he just kind of casually walks over and he's helping me decide. Well, this other guy comes up behind our cart, and is looking, and our cart's just right there, in front of him. Well, I happen to turn around and I see the guy. So I politely, was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, our cart's in your way. And so I move our cart, and the guy just has this terrible look on his face. And Johnny's like, oh, we're so sorry we had it in there. And he just has this grumble and is just pissed off look. And, Johnny just starts laughing at the guy. Because, people you can say you're sorry and just he just walks past and basically a silent F you. Yeah. It's just a cart. All you had to do was say, excuse me. But I turned around once I saw the guy.
Yeah.
It's just that's what we were talking about last week. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't, people cannot be nice. I know sometimes we don't know what people are going through, but it's even if we're saying, hey man, we're sorry, and we move our cart for you so you can get what you need, it's just you can at least acknowledge people. Yeah. And he was just a jerk. I was just the look and everything. Yeah. It was just wow. I was like, man. Well, but it was just okay.
That can be hard to not be annoyed by that, but
very much
in those situations I try not to ever take it personally. I always just think, well, I don't know what kind of day they're having. They could be having the worst day. Could be having the worst day of their life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I always try to not take that personal.
He was mad. Yeah. I was like, okay.
Just let him alone. Don't say anything else.
But I've always gone out of my way to be nice to people. Sometimes that annoys me because I'm nice to a fault. But I'm just dude,
I don't know. Maybe they just have something bad going on within their lives,
Yeah, but then sometimes people are just jerks. I think sometimes we say that about people too to give them an out.
I don't think people are jerks for no reason though. I don't think people just wake up and say I want to be a jerk unless they're mentally ill. I think most people are.
Really? You don't think people can just be inherently mean?
There's something wrong with them if they're like that. Yeah.
You think it's just a mental disorder?
It's either that or what did I say earlier? It's either they're mentally ill or there's just something made them like that. Yeah. Is the point I'm trying
to make. Or something something could have. That's true.
Yeah, I don't think people most people,
they don't wake up to be like a jerk.
Yeah, I don't think most people are rude for no reason. I think
that's true.
Sometimes people just have it rough that day.
Well then, Mom, what's your problem? I said, Mom, what's your problem? Because you can be mean.
Ain't got no problem.
It took her a minute.
Well, everybody can be mean.
You don't know nowadays. You don't know whether to say anything to anybody. Or they gonna say something might cuss your ass out for nothing. You just don't know how people are gonna react to you.
Yeah.
If you try to be nice and say something, and some people are nice. they'll be asking you about something, buying something, or some of them do talk to you and then kind of smile, talk about their smiling or whatever. They're talking to you about something.
Yeah.
There ain't too many people that do that.
There's not, yeah. And then the next guy that came up was just the nicest guy.
Yes.
And he was just like, and Johnny picked up a check. He got some eggs for him because he was in the riding cart, And, he was like, hey, you need some eggs? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, give me that pack over there. And, he checked them for him and everything. And then, it had a blessed day and all that. And I mean, it was like night and day. It just
people,
proved my point last week that we were talking about. Like, it's just certain people, I don't know what's going on. It's just, it just kind of like the perfect example of it was right in front of me earlier today. Like, it was just like, wow, it was like night and day.
Well, they just could have something wrong in their lives.
But I think sometimes what I talked about last week was gratitude too. Like this guy, one guy could walk and one guy was like really in pain. Like, he couldn't get up. And I mean, different circumstances and how people respond to them is how, we have to take a step back and you have to think, man, somebody's got it a lot worse than I do. So even though I may not be in the best mood, I need to sometimes check myself, and people need to start doing that.
Yeah. Well, everybody isn't that self-aware, unfortunately. Some people don't care how they make other people feel at all.
That's true. Yeah. That's very
like,
true.
What's annoying is what I see, like, people on the internet saying, I'm not rude. I'm just I just speak the truth or whatever. Or I'm not rude. I'm just what's the word for it? I'm just brash or to the point or whatever. And people argue that that's better than being nice. But I completely disagree with that.
But you can be, that's not, no, you're just being rude.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
And mean.
Well, they don't feel good or something's going wrong in my life. This is the matter and that's the matter. And then they take it out on you. Like, what's wrong with you? Why you acting like that or look like that, Because you don't know what's going on with them. And they like, okay, I'm unhappy, so I'm going to make you unhappy. Don't say nothing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Or they'll, say something nasty.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate too. But yeah, people say that. I've seen people that will put that online. And well, I'm just being real, or
What's the word that I'm thinking of? It's brash. It's not brash though. What's the word? I can't think of it.
I don't know. It'll probably come. I don't know what word.
I don't know.
I don't know what word you're thinking of.
I don't either.
But it will, but that's not, no, you're being mean and you're just trying to excuse your behavior is all it is.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is, like, you can get your point across to people, but you don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to, you don't have to trample on other people's rights and make them feel lower than you or whatever. And you can use that. What I was telling you earlier, use certain words. More words have a different impact than others, and it's a difference. It sends a different message. Like you can mean the same thing, but a specific word can send a different message. You know, and so you have to. And certain people want to have that impact, and that's why they use a certain word or they use a certain tone. They want to hurt certain people. By the things that they say.
They say, it's true.
And it just doesn't, it's ridiculous. It just is. And
well, there's people that think that I've seen people say that it's not even worth being a nice person. Like, people actually think that.
Well, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
Because it is worth it.
I think some people think that because maybe they were nice to people and got hurt as a result of it.
Yeah.
So people become
jaded and callous.
Yeah.
They do.
Callous, yeah.
Yeah, they do. It's so interesting because we were just like in church today. We were talking about it's in Matthew 5:5, and it said, "Blessed is the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." Right, and so it's talking about how do you become how do we become meek? We went through like what meekness is. And it is just kind of like having the strength because of your faith in God, right? And but how do you do that whenever you're like somebody treats me a certain way, and how do I not get back at them?
Yeah.
Like how somebody says something to me, how do I not respond to that? So like, but that's hard to do. Like we can know all of those things and be meek. But meekness and people who are quiet, it doesn't mean you're weak. It just means I'm not going to play into that.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what's hard for a lot of us. Because when somebody says something, what's our first response is to go off on them. Mm-hmm. You want to curse somebody out or
really.
you want to, well, I mean, you feel a certain way.
I like saying anything or something,
But that's meekness. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to respond. That's what meekness is. You don't have to.
I just respond in my
You
head.
can be meek about anything.
Yeah.
That ain't what that necessarily means, So
It doesn't, because we're meek doesn't mean we're weak and with things, right?
Yeah, it's true.
You respond in your head.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay, I guess.
Some people, but some people feel like that's you, that you're being that you're like a fake person if you're not responding with your like first thought or whatever,
Yeah. Well, that's because
or that you're hiding it behind this like respectful facade, I guess, which people that work in customer service do that all day. Every day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, they do. Yeah. They, I'm sure, get called all kinds of names.
Yeah.
I couldn't do customer service.
And you just have to, but you don't have to.
Well, I do, kind of, but not. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like, yeah, I mean, they have to be professional in like how they respond to people. They can't be, they can't tell them they'll lose their job.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
It takes a certain kind of person to do that kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't go off of your feeling. You can't have an emotional response to what people say, but it's hard not to want to say something to somebody whenever they do something or say something to you.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know. Well, people know that too. They can say anything to those customer service people that work like in customer service, because they can't say anything back to you because that they'll lose business like that, and they'll say, "Well, why did you talk back to them or something like that?" They can go to the manager.
Yeah.
Then you get in trouble.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I just try to be polite. I don't try to say anything nasty to them.
You do. You're a lot better than you used to be.
I am.
Oh, yeah, you are. You are. You bought me a nice skillet, a frying pan.
Oh, God.
I'm so happy with it. I used it, too.
Did you?
I did. So mom's a lot nicer than she used to be. She is.
God just put that in me. I wasn't thinking about it.
Right?
I just, felt, well, I want to get you something nice because you're always doing something nice for us, being bothered with us. You don't want to.
Because I love my family. That's what I do. But God always puts things on our hearts to be nice.
I'm saying, thinking about just looking at the stuff. And then I say, well, I'm going to do that.
I appreciated it, too.
Yeah.
It cooked really good. It cooked my rice good.
Oh, that's good. You cooked rice in it?
Yes.
In a skillet?
Yeah.
Oh, like fried rice?
No.
Pick something else.
You can cook it because it's deep enough. And so, yeah, you just made some. I just made some in there.
Oh.
Yeah. For my recipe, you could use
kind
just
of
like
rice
you could use like a skillet or a frying pan.
Oh, I see.
Because it was deep enough to put liquid in.
Yeah.
It was good.
You know what? We were talking about people being mean or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you seen those? I think there's a few restaurants like this where the service people are purposely rude to you, like really mean to you, and it's like part of the whole experience. It's like you pull they take you to your seat and they like will take your silverware away, or they're like say cuss words at you or roast you. Have you not seen that before?
No, where is that at?
I think there's a few different restaurants like that, but people pay, and people will take people that don't know. They don't know that it's supposed to be like that, so they get there and they're just shocked that they're like getting cursed at by the server, and it's like they're just saying mean stuff to you the whole time. But it's part of the whole experience.
I would not want to go there.
You wouldn't?
No, because no.
But that would
be a test with my meekness. I'll tell you that.
But that would be so funny to take somebody that doesn't know about it.
No, it wouldn't, because you might be bailing one of your family members out of jail.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, that would not. That would not be a place we could take Johnny.
Yeah, they come to you like, what the F do you want to order?
Oh no. I would not want to go to a
they'll
place
roast
like
you,
that.
roast your haircut, call you ugly, say you look
Who came up with that?
Who you see?
I don't know. There's a few restaurants. Look it up online.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's a few restaurants like that.
Like even Drinka turned her head like
then I have to say something.
But that's the thing. It's part. You're going knowing that this is what you're getting. Like it's part of the restaurant's experience.
I wouldn't go there. They did this.
So what would make somebody want to go to that?
Because it's just funny. Because sometimes it's funny. You have funny interactions. They say funny stuff.
That ain't funny.
Well, obviously to everybody it's not, but to some people it is. Just like a fun experience to have for people.
There's a lot of other fun experiences I can have than that.
But not when you're sitting down to eat.
That would make me lose my appetite. Yeah. I'd be afraid. I'm like, man, y'all really probably did something to my food. I wouldn't want to eat my food.
I'm gonna have to show you.
Would you want to eat your food if they talk to you like that? I don't care if it was part of the act or not.
No, if they brought something, I just get up and leave, sit there.
But you can't be upset though if you know that that's what it is. Like you can't be upset.
Well, I just wouldn't go there.
Right,
you
exactly.
Don't have to. But I got to show you videos of it after this because it's so.
It's
funny.
probably funny watching other people do it, but I'm not going to go there.
It is.
No, if they do you like that, like what's wrong with you?
Oh, if you took me a mom there,
oh my god, yeah. Sometimes they'll like eat the food off your plate. I saw one where this girl just ate the food off a customer's plate. Like crazy stuff.
Are you kidding? Maybe
no.
they're one of these. Maybe they're one of these places. They do stuff like that. They got a camera. They're doing it for a reason.
Well, no, they are doing it for a reason. It's part of the whole act. But that's
what I'm saying. And they're gonna see what you're gonna do.
Well, yeah, but they're actually doing it. That's the thing.
Yeah, and
but everybody everybody's in on it. It's not like. Everybody knows that that's what this place is.
Yeah, but the people that sit down and eat don't know it. That's the thing of it.
Well, some people might not, but most people that go will know. But I'm saying some people will surprise somebody and they don't know.
It's that kind of place. TV, they'll be doing something.
No, but it's not for a TV show. It's not for it's not.
It ain't.
Because I know it's not like that. It's not for a TV show. That's just the concept of the restaurant.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, that's okay.
I say you eat. No, I say you can have this. I don't want you to eat out of it.
Oh yeah, that's just not okay. No, that's not okay. Not even as people knowing. No.
Mm-mm.
Have you seen that?
Anything exciting about that?
Have you heard of that one restaurant, like the Heart Attack restaurant or whatever in Las Vegas?
No.
Where you have to put like a medical gown on to eat because it's in Las Vegas.
Oh, I have heard of that place. Yeah. Yes.
And if you don't finish your food or whatever, they'll spank you.
No. I have not heard of that.
Yeah,
No,
I'm thinking the same place.
I'm thinking of thinking of something different.
Yeah, if you don't, or if they have like food challenges or whatever. I don't know if it's like a challenge or if you just don't finish your food no matter what you eat. But if you don't finish, then they have like a thing, like a paddle or whatever. They spank you.
They could start a fight like that.
But no, if people know, everybody knows. I'm sure you have to agree to it. They don't just come up to you and spank you out of nowhere.
No.
You have to want to get spanked.
Oh,
But people do.
how sick are you?
You wouldn't go there? Their food looks pretty good. Like they give like crazy portions. Like it's called like the heart attack grill or something. Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you. No. That's okay. No, I'm good. No.
I'll suit
Well,
yourself.
don't you want to go to Las Vegas?
Yeah, I would go. Yeah, for sure.
You don't want you would like to go to Sin City, as they call it. A lot of people don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
That's what they call Las Vegas, Sin City.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to it.
I would love.
It's nice.
I would love to go to the Sphere.
They done updated a lot of things. It's nice.
Yeah, I really do want to go to the Sphere. The Sphere at some point. It just looks so cool.
Let's go this summer. We gotta save some money.
This summer?
It's March.
No, I do not have the money to go this summer. No, I don't have money to go to Vegas this summer. Well, how much money do you think I make?
You could be. Did I say you could be saving so much?
Nope, I already have plans this summer. I
Oh,
can't.
what?
I can't. Well, I got to take a trip to Missouri. Your daughter's going to be graduating, getting
That's for
her
summer.
school, her GED or no, yeah. So
What you
no,
gonna do, drive?
yeah, I ain't flying right now. Crazy.
Oh my God.
No,
Well, Tristan can't go. He's working.
he never goes with us to Missouri.
He's working.
Tristan is trying to have the house to himself
What?
for him and his lady. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Boy, please.
No.
Okay, whatever. He must think I don't know nothing.
Yeah, you must
Okay.
think we're dumb.
I know, right? He must think we dumb.
That's ridiculous.
Tristan, come
We
on.
done been all through this, Tristan.
I
We know.
know, right? Right, exactly. So yes, I will be driving. I am not in any way taking a flight. No, thank you.
Oh, well, that's all right.
You know, I don't like to fly anyway, and especially the way stuff is now. No. So no, I can't take one. Now, I told you I wanted to take a trip to New York in January.
Now, you don't want to save money. Now you're gonna have a lot of money to go to New York. It's expensive. Why
But
would
me
Yeah,
and
and people
Tristan-
people really aren't nice there.
they're not New York. No.
You think
Oh, I know.
people are rude out here? Go to New York City. That's like
Get the hell out of here.
That's like the
out of my way.
I'm looking here.
What you looking at?
You know, there's
I don't know. I can't go anywhere this summer. I wanted to go back to Universal this summer, but I'm just not gonna be able to do it.
Why?
Because I'm not gonna have the money.
It don't cost nothing to go to Universal. If it had a, you bought. Well, you did better.
Yeah, I did. Y'all paid me back, but I bought
I
them.
didn't pay you back. Oh yeah,
Yes,
Did
we
give
all
you
chipped
somebody?
in. Yes.
Yeah, I did. I guess.
Because I had to pay for the package, but y'all had to pay me back.
How much did we pay? I don't remember giving you.
Y'all paid me quite a bit. Yeah.
Tristan paid. I don't think you. I gave
don't remember.
Mine, did I?
But I paid quite a bit for that package.
Well, you
So
paid the most of it.
Yeah,
Not all of
but
it,
I just don't know. And then I want to take a trip, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do something. I want to take a train trip, a train ride somewhere.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I want to take a train ride. I've never taken a train ride anywhere, and I want to do that. And but I just don't know when. It might be sometime next year.
There's a lot of places you can go.
Yeah.
Grandma, what's a place that you haven't been that you really would want to go to besides Africa?
Oh,
You know that's what she's gonna say. Like in the United States.
in the United
No, anywhere, not just in the U.S.
Well,
Anywhere.
she's not gonna fly anywhere.
I'm saying if there's one place that you like really want to go to, or places you really want to go to, like what are they?
Oh, but that's too expensive. I just wanted to go to Rome and see everything.
Yeah, that's
They
where
got
that's where I
nice
want to
stuff
go
there.
to.
They
Rome.
really got nice things, you can go see, and
Yeah.
things that's happened like years ago, like the arena gladiators used to use. They still there, but I don't know what it looks like.
Yeah, I would really love to
But
see the Vatican too.
yeah, they got different stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah,
Well, if
that's
I ever win lottery, then I'll go.
yeah.
Well, you
You
never
gotta
know, I
wait
might
forever
win.
for a passport. You have to get a passport.
Well, you gotta get it ahead of time,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and so yeah.
It's so crazy that the Vatican is its own country. Isn't that crazy?
Mhm.
That's so insane.
Yeah, I know.
Well, nowadays it's probably best they don't. They do have it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's crazy.
I
That's just so they can keep all the pedophiles safe. That's all that is.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It's
It's a good hideaway for them.
Yeah, that's where they all go. That's where they send them.
Yeah, I
when they
would.
get in trouble.
And
Yeah, the Vatican.
Yeah.
You're banished to the Vatican.
Mhm.
there's a lot.
We all know
lot
it
of
happens.
places. A lot of places. Like to go to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Okay, let me ask a different question. If there's any place and in any time where you would really want to go, what would it be? Any time there's ever been in any place.
I don't know. I'd think about it. There's a lot of things, places.
I'd like to go back and see the pyramids being built.
I was just sitting here thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd want to see them after they were first built, not while they were being
No,
built.
I want to see who built them and how they built them. That's what I would want to see. Because nobody seems to know.
What do you mean, like a rate in
Egypt.
Egypt? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be somewhere I would like to go.
Egypt.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
see the pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing about going to the Middle East though was the laws. Like they have
They're
really
different.
strict laws,
They're
and
different,
and their consequences are a little different.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
You may not come back.
Yeah, I'm telling
Or you might come back just with one hand.
Yeah.
Shit, they may not come back at all because they may take your passport and you ain't getting back.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it just depends what you do.
Yeah. Like, I'm just here and I'm not leaving my hotel room.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. It's like you don't know what you can do. You might walk on the wrong side of the street
Yeah,
for too long.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or you might be wearing an earring in the wrong ear.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I would like to
Crazy.
take a Caribbean cruise. To somewhere.
Would you want to take a
We
cruise?
talked about this. Did we talk about this one last week too?
No,
we
didn't
talked
talk
about it like
cruises.
a couple of weeks ago or something, because I was talking about, I didn't know if I wanted to take a cruise either, because the captains jump off the ship if it
Oh yeah.
Oh.
they leave their passengers. I'm not talking about the Titanic.
do not
I'm talking about they have done that where like they have like cruise ships have sunk or been disabled in the water, whatever you want to call it. And the crew, like the passengers have been on there, and then the crews have, like the captains and crew have like jumped ship and they've left them on there.
Where you hear that?
It happened a few years ago. Look it up. It did. Like, and he got like the captain got charged with abandonment or something like that of his crew or something. Like,
Abandoned ship.
yeah, he got charged because he left the passengers on there. He ain't supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be calming people down and staying and making sure everybody's safe. But I mean, it doesn't happen a lot.
You know, the thing is though, you got to be careful going on certain cruises in certain places because there's pirates.
Yeah, there are pirates.
There's actual pirates.
Yep, they are. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, there's pirates.
Pirates?
There's still pirates out there.
Modern day pirates.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, hijack.
Oh no, there are.
Hijacked ship, steal everything.
Yep, there are pirates. Yes.
But I don't know if that happens a lot on cruises. I'm sure that happens a lot more on like
Yeah.
like just people out on their boats or whatever.
Yeah, and that they know have money and or if there's a lot of cargo or where they can steal things and sell it and make money, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do. There are pirates out there. Yeah. Yep. Sure are. You got to be careful. So I don't know. I have never been on a cruise. I just don't know.
I would never.
I don't know if I want to be out there.
It's nasty.
Why would it be?
It's just nasty. Just a cesspool of people floating in the ocean.
Right.
It is
a floating cesspool.
Stuck on this boat with all these drunk people and everybody's.
They have night. They have dances. They have all kinds of stuff on those Caribbean trips and cruises and stuff.
That would be nice, but I think you would. I think I would have so much respect for the ocean and being out at sea because you would recognize how small you are in that vast, out there in just the middle of the ocean.
Yeah,
because anything can happen out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Seriously.
It would
be kind of scary a little bit and intimidating for me.
I would go on a cruise if it's like for a specific thing. Like, how they have like the blues cruises where like they'll have performers or they have even have like wrestling cruises and stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe if there was something like that somebody I was a fan of, maybe I would do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they had like a New Kids on the Block cruise where they did.
Are you serious?
They did.
Oh my god!
I would have loved to have done that.
I bet.
I loved New Kids on the Block.
Really?
Well, you weren't a fan, but I loved New Kids on the Block. And they're laughing at me. I loved New Kids on the Block. They did a cruise. They did. It was like back in 2020.
Oh, just like she likes them red.
Yeah. I love old 80s movies, and 90s stuff. So what?
Just like the shirts we got, right?
You like old Wolfman movies, so what?
Yeah, but I ain't got no shirts like that. You got shirts like that. Red.
Yeah.
Ain't that what?
My Rad Racing shirt. Yes, I love my Rad Racing shirt.
Got me too. Yeah.
Rad is a good movie. It's a cheesy 80s movie, but it's good.
Yeah, about BMX bike.
BMX bikes. Man, they were the jam. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They were. Tristan likes that movie too. Yeah. You do too. You're a closet Rad fan. You're a closet Rad fan. No. Just accept it.
No.
Whatever. She is. She is. No. I would see her tapping her foot to the music when the movie would be playing.
I do not like no New Kids on the Block. Whatever.
She liked New Kids on the Block and she liked Rad.
No, not that.
Just admit it.
Mom, just like Tristan don't admit stuff, y'all are similar because neither one of y'all admit stuff.
That's not true.
I know the truth.
That's not true.
What don't we admit?
He don't admit that he's scared of bugs.
I'm not.
And then you don't admit that you like New Kids on the Block.
I'm not scared of bugs. I'm not.
If you seen a bug on the floor now, you would be scared of it.
He would jump up.
Yes, she would. I would.
I would not.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Ooh, where's my shoe? I gotta kill it."
She is completely slandering my name. I'm literally not afraid of insects at all.
You are.
I'm not.
You are. If anything flies around Tristan, he's like,
that is not true. No, I mean, maybe if something's flying, if there's like a wasp or a bee or something, maybe.
Well, everybody the bees scared.
I don't want to get stung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, that's just normal. I'm not gonna walk up to it like, "Hey, come sting me.
Come sting me right here."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, come on, it's fun.
Have you seen that guy that there's people on the internet that get stung on purpose?
Yeah,
like try to feel like what is the most powerful sting.
Yeah,
that's so crazy.
I don't know what this world is coming to.
I think it's interesting. I think it's entertaining at least.
The world is. I ain't gonna get into that, but the world's coming to an end pretty soon. No, for real.
It is.
People don't believe it.
We didn't say that.
Just don't believe it.
I didn't say nothing.
God's here. He coming. We gonna have to go through some stuff. We don't know it.
No, we're not. We're not going through the tribulation.
Go through it.
We're Christians. We ain't going through that.
Oh, come on. You have, not only Christians, you have to be right in the right place when we go. Christians, no, just because you're Christians don't mean you ain't going to get, you go through all this stuff. You're going to have to go through some wrath of the God's wrath, And like they said, who's going to be able to withstand God's wrath? And that's true. Because you look in the Bible. We can read it, but we ain't going through it yet. Just no bad.
I know.
Stuff,
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole nother podcast episode.
No.
I said that will be a whole nother podcast topic. But
it is.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean because we could talk about that all day long. Because there's a lot of skeptics out there, just about the end of the world and Jesus Christ and and what people believe or not or don't believe. And I think there's a lot more people that believe than don't. But
I do shoot.
Well, I do too. I do too.
If he's gonna take so many people first,
yeah.
Then
Tristan doesn't like the talk of the end of the world. I think it scares you.
No, it doesn't scare me.
He just doesn't like the idea of the world ending this world, I think.
That's not true. I've seen 2012. I like that
That's
movie.
not good what the world's going to look like. That's not what the end of the world's going to look like.
God's going to get rid of all the evil.
I want you to look at Left Behind.
He's going to get rid of all the evil. This is for real. All the evil. Because it's going to be heaven. His heaven on earth. And he don't want no evilness. He's going to have to get rid of all the evil. And we're going to go through it.
Yep. You can only pray that you are taken in the rapture.
You got to be right. You got to be right. So what God does. And, just be, don't, just have him in your side, in your heart, nothing else.
But that's what I talk about. Right. Exactly. And that you're praising him. And that you believe in him and speak his name of Jesus Christ, and that it's not people say creator or the universe, and Jesus Christ, honey. We don't get to heaven, and you're not going to get to heaven except through him. And it's true. And there's a lot of people that don't believe that. There's a lot of people who don't believe that.
Believe it when it's here. They'll believe it then.
Well, that's true. Yeah. And even then people won't believe it. So, I mean, that is just the truth of it. It is the truth of it. And so, yeah, I mean, the one thing, and this is why I was talking about, with people just kind of being in this thing where they isolate, they just are kind of in this bad, they're just mean, where people are just mean, or unhappy. And where you have to be grateful and, you have to be, I have seen a lot more people come to church. I have seen a lot more people, at least the church I go to, that walk down and they give their life to Christ and they're getting baptized. And baptized doesn't save you, but it's just a public declaration that you believe in Jesus Christ.
But you have to mean it. You have to keep it.
Well, yeah.
Stay that way, because the devil, I ain't getting into it.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
he's trying to take you over. You can't let him.
But once you are saved and you come to, I'll say this: once you're saved, once you come to Christ and you are saved, you are always saved. People don't lose. People don't lose their salvation.
The other way, but you gotta keep your. You have to keep yourself like that. You can't.
Right.
The devil take over because he gonna try. I don't care.
But once God...
But you have to just...
But once God had... Tristan's like, oh my gosh, we're going to have a whole thing. I'm like, but once God has you, he has you. He has you.
Well, I'm saying,
that's the thing.
We are weak.
Of course.
We have to keep strong in God.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
You have to keep praying. You can't pray once and, let it go. You
got to pray every day.
Yeah.
All day if you need to.
Yeah.
But give thanks to God every day.
It was just funny the way she said, the devil's going to try to get me and I don't care.
But he can't get you. He's going to try.
He's going to try. You have to renounce it. You have to, say, Lord, help me. Don't let him, give me strength to keep up,
I'm like, he can't get you.
No,
I didn't even hear. I was like,
strength to
I rebuke you, devil.
To reject him.
Yeah.
You know?
But yes, we do. But we're like I said, me and Mom will sit here and be like, no, you have to do. But you're right, Mom. You're right. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
but that's just,
he's around. Yeah.
We need God now in this world, in the way that the world is, more than ever. Mm-hmm. And always we have had needed God.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I mean, I always say it, and you've heard me say it on air. I'm like, people are doing stuff. I'm like, they need Jesus, mm-hmm. and I mean that when I say it too. They need to come to Jesus.
Well, if you let them get to you, they will.
Well, yeah, people will. That's what I'm saying.
You have to be strong enough not to let them do it.
Yeah,
that's what I said. That's what I was saying earlier. Being meekness.
Yeah, but you have to just be strong in it, because people will try to make you, go the other way.
They'll try to, they'll test you.
Test you out.
Yeah. And they'll test your faith. Mm-hmm. And then they'll be like, oh, you responded that way. I thought you were a Christian.
Well, they ain't that's nothing. They just, if they can get you to do what they do, and a lot of times they ain't doing stuff that ain't right, doing stuff, devil stuff, mm-hmm. Mean stuff. They'll try to get you to do what they do.
Yeah, they will.
I know what you mean what I'm talking about, but
yeah.
You know, and you have to be strong enough not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's where your faith comes in.
Mm-hmm.
That's where your faith comes in.
Yeah.
So I always tell you that, I always ask people like, who is Jesus Christ? And they're like, well, he's a prophet, and some are like, he's a man, but nobody's, and then I will ask people if they believe in God. They're like, I believe in God, but not in Jesus. I'm like, oh.
Yes, that Jesus and God is one.
One and the same.
They say, I am one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Jesus, God, and Jesus. You pray to God through Jesus. Yeah. To the Lord, you pray through him.
We can't go directly to God. We have to
pray through
Jesus
him. Christ
is our intercessor.
Right. And to pray through him to get to
because he died on the cross for our sins. And I know because I could get into it and we'll be here for 2 hours.
He is one.
He is. But I'm telling you, that's why we went into this, because God works through us to get the message out. This is how he works. Mm-hmm. It is, isn't it, Mom? It's how he works. He works through people, and sometimes people don't recognize it.
Sometimes they don't take it.
They don't take it.
It's and evilness and good.
Yeah, because people can sit here and they will talk about all of the bad things going on in the world. And we will sit here and talk about we'll talk about the celebrities, we'll talk about this, we'll talk about that, which is great. I mean, it's fine, whatever. But people will talk about all of the negative things, but there's not a lot of people besides preachers or other, people in the church that talk about Christ. You don't find a lot of other people that just talk about it in public. Mm-hmm. Or maybe there's a lot of other Christian podcasts that do it too. I don't know. But I'm sure there are. But I mean, I think it's important that people, but I've seen some podcasts that try to discredit Christianity and they try to discredit the Bible because they try to put out a false narrative, but you don't hear a lot of people just really praising and talking about Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. And so I think there needs to be more of that. And sometimes God just uses people to get that out there, even if it's for a little bit. It just plants a seed for other people. Yeah. And it's important because we are living in a time where people are not nice to each other. There's a lot of crazy things going on in our government. Yeah. There's just, I mean, it's just, there's things that are happening that are not good. Mm-hmm. It's not. And people need to be focused and turning to Jesus and to God and having a close personal relationship to God. Mm-hmm. That's what they need to do. And I'll end it there.
Yeah. Well, it may not be the end of the world yet, but it is the end of this podcast.
Tristan, we've depressed Tristan. He's like,
he's depressed.
It's the end of the world now.
Looking at his talk and stuff.
He's just like, oh my gosh, why did I start that? But that's how we want to end it on. But it's not on a
strong ending words.
Absolutely. Yes. Uplifting. Be strong in your faith. Mm-hmm. And that's what's going to get all of us through this. Yeah. Any stress anger, depression, whatever it is people are feeling, man, you turn to God and He's going to get you through it.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I'm done.
We appreciate everyone watching episode 44 of the Tay and Tristan Hour featuring Miss Wanda.
Yay! Yay!
Please
don't be saying that. Say my grandmother and
well, yeah, my grandmother, my grandma. I'm just saying that's what we call you. It's what I call you in the
quit
description.
It.
In the description.
Quit it. Call me.
Okay,
my grandmother.
So I guess she wants you to call her the grandmother.
Grandma.
I guess. But you're not everyone's grandma.
Well,
to everyone else, you're Miss Wanda.
Just say my and we have my grandma.
But it's not. But oh my goodness, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you guys for watching. Go follow us on Instagram, Tay and Tristan Hour or Tay and Tristan Podcast, whatever. Subscribe, like, follow, share
on YouTube.
Go listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio. Nobody uses that, but
iHeartRadio, Apple. We're on Apple Podcast, and yeah. And what was the other one? I forgot what it was.
I have no idea.
So, yeah, you can visit our website. I'm currently revamping the store. So if you try to go to the shop, there's no merchandise on there. So I'm currently redoing all of that right now. So just a heads up for anybody who did go on there and there's nothing there to look at. So under construction, basically right now. So I'm redoing everything on that website right now. So forgot to mention that last week.
Yeah.
And that's it. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for watching.
We'll see you guys next week for episode number 45. Ta-ta.
See ya.